Hello, everyone. That was a pain. It's trying to connect to something else. I think I'm live. My camera wants to shoot up. So, fun, exciting things. All right. So, an interesting story. It is 112 degrees outside, so we're boiling here on the West Coast. Ooh, so, all right. Where it restarted the life, I'm not sure. Um, so just seeing if anyone's gonna come on. Start screen sharing. Whew. All right. I think because I'm not connected to them. So let's see. Nope. Inception. Inception. Start. Okay. So maybe it was better that I had one person come in and then they left without saying a word. All right. So I'm not sure. See if I do that, it's gonna be Inception. So I do need my second screen. Bummer. So while I get that, there is goes. And it's mainly up there, so I gotta be upright. Let's see. Two. Let's see. All right, so what we're gonna do, and not take 15 minutes, because I thought I could just do this with one screen. So, Joe Riley is a Sea Org member. Let's see. And usually when you research a Sea Org member, nothing comes up because nothing belongs to them. Nothing in their name, no home address, nothing. Um, but what came up with his name is because he recruits prisoners. Um, let's see, where was I going to start? Oh, you know what I was going to do. Okay. Trying to get you back. Come back. No. Okay. Okay. Let's see. This is really sad, guys. Okay. Um, oh, I know what I want to do. Take this and put you here. How's that? All right. So before we get, so when I looked up his name, the connection was due to a success story. Let's see. I'm getting better, guys, I swear. Um, mhm. All right. This success story popped up, and We'll get into who William Goler is, but in 2017, guys, he's a 25 to lifer, and we'll get into why. But he realized between the bars OMG an August date with the commissioners. I love it. Imagine their surprise when I explained the terms of surrender are unacceptable. It's taken 20 years of my life, cords to heal, my voice cords to heal, and the scapegoat will have plenty of tales to tell when I wander out of this wilderness, if when I am released from this exile. And if that happens to keep me in exile, I still will not be silenced from waking people up to the obvious. We all pretty much get what we deserve in life. People deserve to understand that. I'm able to help develop the understanding wherever I am. And so I one burning bush at a time, if need be. I'm proud as can be when I see some people accept responsibility for every decision they've made and determined to make better decisions for the greatest good. Well, FTW. And then he gets. So this got confusing. The success story is by a different um, person, but this tells why there's a connection between Joe Riley, and then I'll get into way more of William Goler. So Scientology changed my life. Joe Bush. Anybody else? I feel like I have answers to the test of life. Now I have tools to apply to whatever adversary I face. I was raised by an alcoholic, so he goes into his life, and then nothing worked, and then got worse, and then became a prisoner, and they gave him 43 years, and he had to do 80% of that. Oh darn. One day I wanted to change, free staff, correctionals, etc. What they did and how they dealt with adversary, and it all came down to perspective, how they thought about things. I started going to self-help groups, and then I started facilitating self-help groups. I learned that one of the causes of behavior was triggers. I was wishing that there was a way to find out those triggers before I triggered them. A friend of mine in prison asked if I would help him out and go to a Scientology group meeting because he had an outside Scientologist coming in and he needed bodies. I'm sure I'd go. I said, sure, I go. He asked me to read some literature, and I said, no thanks. I've read a little bit about it before, and it seems like a scam to me. He said, I know, I just wanted you to read it anyways, just so it sounds like you know what you're talking about for this outside Scientologist. I read it and found some answers I've been looking for. I found out the Scientology is all about ridding ourselves of those triggers. And so I asked him what this group was, and he said it's a Scientology prison outreach, and it's a pilot program that he started with the help of Joe Riley, a Scientologist. This friend had Scientology books and lessons. I started out with the basic study manual and read the fundamentals of thought and the books and the problems of work, and I found more answers. I learned about ARC, and I learned about control and start, change, stop, and about be, do, have. I learned the only wrong thing to do is nothing. I learned so much more. I learned about the emotional tone scale. I learned what a problem is and how to solve it. I learned what confusion is and how to remedy it. I learned the directions to open up the can, and I opened it. I was paroled 12 years early, and now I work as a manager for a Scientology company, and I've been studying the basics of Scientology and starting to live a better life. In my own words, and perhaps the expression is left over from my prison days, Their mother ever take that. That's for the greater good of the greater number of dynamics. I am now able. I am now able to help and be helped. I got the answers to the mother of test, bro. Woohoo! Joe Bush. So this, guys, is, if we back it up just a little bit. Stop screen sharing in 1 minute. Hi, Rika. I'm still figuring out life. Is it screen sharing at all? Oh no! Yeah, my camera said it was connected to something else. So when I finally figured it out, it had me redo everything. Sorry. I have no idea if I'm sharing. Am I sharing, guys? Mm-hmm. Was it sharing at all? Or was I just reading to you? I was just reading to you? I am so sorry. Okay, so this I'm so sorry. This connection. So I okay, my boy. It's 112 outside, guys. We are boiling. That's why my hair looks like crap. Everything. It's so hot. But everybody's stuck inside and yeah, like it's no fun. And so now he decides to squeak a toy. Um, so this connection I found, and I'm even sweating right here. Sorry, guys. Um, Confident Chris caught on camera. Caught on camera. Might as well say caught on film. Caught on the live stream. The first tent that he found where mainly the girls were, and there was one guy. Not the second time at this little market where he was assaulted, but the first time. And uh, who was it? It was oh my goodness, Aaron. I don't know. Like I said, my brain's fried. We're boiling over here. Aaron put up his name, and it was Joe Riley. Let me see. I don't think I could screen share. It's been really acting weird, my camera and everything, saying it was already connected to something else. And that's why I didn't do it yesterday. And then today, even my husband was looking at it. He's like, I don't know what it's trying to connect to because it's saying it's already connected, but it's not. So now I'm having trouble screen sharing. So, but his picture was in his community page. And I've been doing research. And so I just put his name in, even though he's Sea Org. In the Sea Org, no one comes up if you're there. They have nothing in their name. They have it's hard to find. So the connection with this person was a success story from a person that was paroled 12 years early. Uh, uh, he got 43 years, and then he had to at least do 80% of it. So he got paroled early. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I was like too when it saw that, and so usually nothing comes up, but for him to have a success story with prison, and it had two different names. So I don't know how long, because you're just going to hear me talk because I can't screen share. This is why I'm losing subscribers. I'm the most boring person to ever live stream. So I have no skills. Just hop on. But what's interesting is that they needed bodies for the Scientology They learned about the tone scale and everything, the Scientology group. And so this now guy is out, and he is works for a Scientologist who has a company and doing more Scientology. So the weird thing is that this other guy that got him in is from Yuba County. It's by Sacramento. And what happened to this other guy that's, I would say, not good news. I might need to go through witness protection program or something, because in 1997, I can't share anything with you. This sucks. You can read it. I can read. That's my skill. I can read. All right. So I don't know, the ages, but back in the mid 90s, early 90s, there were these, a lot of activists, extreme activists, were sending explosives through the mail and to abortion clinics, people who were gay, just this horrible. Yeah, no, they are. Um, uh, that's why I said this is a really weird story. Um, yeah, and it's getting them less time. Also, because back in it, like how I wanted to show you, because it's from 1997, where he was convicted 25 years to life, and all he had to do, in 2017, he realized he can do an early parole, and so he started doing everything he could to get out. And so he does Scientology groups. He like even his friend said, "Oh, they needed bodies." Um, and so here I thought I was sharing. I'm sorry. So he's done the tone scale. He's done all these other things. I mean, he's been doing. He even did. He would write on the notes and actually upload it on his little blog. I don't know. It is weird, but he would upload it to the blog and say, um, I'll try it. Because it was a gang, gang group for, like Gang Anonymous, like Alcohol Anonymous. So he was doing everything. He even thanked the taxpayers for paying for him to go to college. You're very welcome. But I can't even go to college for free, so thank you. I just need to convict crimes and be sent to prison, and then I'll figure that out. But I'm so sorry about the share. I have so many tabs open for you too. Um, uh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. And thank you, taxpayers, because he's literally right. And his 2-year-old daughter in 1997. So what happened in 1997 is that, and I'm going to try to get better at my storytelling, because it's just so exciting to me to realize, yeah, what the hell? Mm-hmm. No, all prisoners, if they want to take college courses, they can. It's out of pocket for the taxpayers. So I say they just should, prisoners should just join the Sea Org, pay for them anyways, and they live in bunks. And so Joe Riley has been supplying dissemination, books and all this stuff, and so that way the convicts can facilitate their own groups and recruit. And it's just insane because this guy is not. So the tree blew up with 500 pounds of petrologel I think I'm saying it right. It took out part of the house. He was injured. His 2-year-old was injured, and down 2 blocks took out all the windows of every single house. He was going to ship that, and he was a protester, anti-government, like serious, and he was already convicted of rape, burglary, and then all of a sudden I have another tab where he, during trial, stabbed his lawyer, attacked psychologists, 2 different, and so he had to then defend himself. And he was complaining that he had to hold the paper with shackled, and they're like, "We're not letting your second hand go. No, you're stuck." This is insane. And so he was finally convicted of 25 to life for all this craziness. And an associate of his, because there was a total of 6 people, but it was his tree that blew up. His associate only got 3 years. And I'm like, what is happening? And his name is in several books. All these activists that are like, would do so much to send explosives through the mail. And so I don't know if you remember Oklahoma City. That was the deadliest. So it's just one of those things. It's like, what is going on? And and then he realizes, wait, I could go on parole. Let me do whatever I can at taxpayers and Scientologists, whatever. And so last year, he got to go up to the appeal court, and it said it was postponed. I have that up too. So I don't know, because he's supposed to get released like in 2037, or at least go to parole. So he's like, I can get parole early. I'll do whatever, especially anti-gang, or gang anonymous, and learn like every religion is tried. So he's really hoping to get an early release, and I kind of want him to go to the Sea Org. That way, go bunk with your best friend Joe Riley. So I just find that so interesting. He's now reconnected to his daughter. His daughter even wrote him like a weird side thing, how she got this Jeep Wrangler. The guy tried to sexually assault her, so she drove off with his Jeep and now has the Jeep. This was in a written letter. I'm like, the things I find are so weird. So, yeah, I know. We're reading this, and I'm like, I'm so confused. There's pictures of him and a ton of newspaper clippings of his days as a protester. It kind of reminded me of infiltrating the Congress, breaking windows and stuff, like that extreme. And so, hey, Scientology is growing in the prison because it's helping them rehabilitate. It works. Let them go work in the sea. I say that should be prison. Have, sit down, do some, random TRs. So yeah, no, it blew my mind. He's like, thanks, taxpayers, because he's still going to school. from 2017. The last one he was enrolled that he uploaded was 2022. So, yeah. There's things posted in 2023, so I'm just seeing if anything else posts about his best friend, Joe Riley's best friend. So that's what I have, but now I feel so sad because I was like, I have all these tabs. Finally got the camera working. So, but yeah. I wouldn't expect anything to work in this weather at 112 degrees outside. So, but thanks for sticking with me. Oh, maybe. Oh, okay. I'm like, it's dead silent. Yeah. So, with my last live, I lost 6 subscribers. But yeah, I wanted to get back to my regular deep dives that I find so interesting and don't care if other people use it or, just look up William Richard Goler. You did say the T word. What T word? I said a lot of things, Peter. It says I only have one person, but it's like 112 degrees outside, so nothing's working, not even my screen share. And I have all these tabs. 5 letters, starts with T. Oh, because it's yesterday because I lost. Yeah, no, I lost immediately. I said you can leave now, and 3 left. 3 left. But here's the thing: everybody's not perfect. What are we gonna do? Do a witch hunt and then take them out? They still exist. They still live. They're still human. I'm just thankful I'm not in their circle. So, yep. How's everybody doing? It only says I have one person, so I'm surprised I have 2. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Peter, how is it over by Sag? It must not be that much different where I am because it's not that long of a drive. It's just, I'm sweating. Yeah, because I found out the AC only cools it down 20 degrees. Yeah, hot. That's insane. It's not even August yet, and that's August weather. Oh, I'll take that, and I'll go to the beach. Like you can't do anything in this heat. It's supposed to go down to 103 in a couple days. Woo! Oh, but yeah, no. Everyone makes decisions and choices that other people are not gonna like, and it's all about acceptance and making the world go round and conversation. Because if we all agree, what's to talk about? So, and it's a good lesson to learn that instead of an argument going, it's more of, hey, having an open mind. I have AC, but it's 85 right now in our house. I was going to do like a swamp cooler and put ice in front of the fan. But I need to go out and go get more ice to do 2 rooms. I don't want to go out. Oh, but no. It's been crazy. Crazy weather. Oh, fine. Just fine. Take it. Yeah. I'm supposed to go camping up here in a couple weeks. And so I might go see. I don't know if I really want to go to Narconon, Lake Tahoe, because it's renamed, but the same people. And they say they've been there since 1993. Yep. Or at least the owner. Um, so I don't know. But to realize how close it is to where I've always camped for 25 years now. Um, yeah. And then I got my last pokes today along here. That hurt. Um, so I'm getting acupuncture for my stupid um, broken sad hand. It's not broken anymore, but it's just not functioning. So it's sad. And so typing is hard for me. Um, I can right click and do that and open tabs, but I've been making a spreadsheet for it to go up on a map and it will pin everything. I just don't know if it's going to be able to do different color pens. Um, so that way we can see where all the orgs are, where all the missions, life centers. So I discovered life centers, um, like Dianetics and Life Center, the Betterment or whatever, is the same as a mission. How's your doctor giving you? No. So the swelling around here. So I got titanium to put back this bone that, yeah, got off the joint. And then it's all been about manipulative. I can't even say that word. But my hand has gotten completely stiff. So they're like, would you like to try acupuncture? And I said, I'll try anything because I have a bad back and now I have a bad hand. I'm all broken. Did you see who is doing meager cells of Dianetics on eBay? No. Wait. Yes. Yes, I did. Um, there was a mission on eBay and they were selling some sort of game to raise funds. I saw that one. Uh, yeah, I'm in the middle of occupational. I've been off of work since Tuesday, since February. I'm done. It's so hot in here. um, and I've been doing occupational therapy since I think I finally started in May. And I've been slowly getting better, but then I would go backwards or sideways. Like it would get so tired, it won't hold anything, or I'll hold stuff and it'll, like my reflexes, throw it. So it's been very interesting. I'm like, that's not going to work because I'm throwing my phone, I'm throwing battery banks. So that's why I have not been out to the org. And then I decided, at least for now, I'm gonna be doing, the sad pocket, my stream life. Um, I'm trying to get better, guys. Um, but yeah, no, I have screenshotted the hell out of GoFundMe. Austin Org had put a GoFundMe for their the Ways to Happiness like last week or 2 weeks ago. It's taken down since then, but I screenshot it before. I wanted to do a ton more lives, but while I was getting, I did put the needles even in between my fingers, guys. It hurt. She's like a little sensitive. and then relax. Sit there for a good 10 15 minutes, and you look like, what was that? It was like it's a game too, but it's like a horror film. I forget his name, but yeah, and he has all these pins in his head. Yeah, no, I'm not relaxing. I'm just gonna go home and cry or have a giant bowl of ice cream or something. But yeah, no, I wanted to do a stream with GoFundMe. There's more recruitment in Tampa, Florida. They got 3 new members since May. They're young adults, so they're still slowly, but they're not gaining anything like they were before. So now they have convicts on their list, so they'll take anybody. Um, but yeah, I was surprised to see 3 new adults. But yeah, I was surprised to see 3 new adults because I'm like, I agree with Jenna when she says you have to live under a rock to not know anything uh, about what's really going on in Scientology. I know the Delphi student, 3rd generation, is up in Sacramento, or I think they live more, I forget where they live, but they live more Bay Area. But he's down for the summer, and I think his sister joins him to go back up to Delphi, which I find sickening because they do Hubbard things. I'm just going to say Hubbard. But yeah, it's so crazy to me that past the helpful things, you're still going up the bridge. And I remember Liz saying in real life, outside the org, that she never went to that location, the Ramona Hotel, but she was not she was not in good standing. So she couldn't go up the bridge or do courses or something. It was weird. So definitely a lot more digging and a lot more how they fundraise, how they're trying to just, recruit, because Kansas City was crazy to me, how they were, the human rights, how you can claim human rights and yet you will limit human rights, especially in the policies. It's written in the policy, so don't know how anyone goes along with that. So. Any other questions from you guys? Sorry, my dog's drinking. Oh boy. So, oh boy. Now you're gonna eat? Okay. All right, guys. Well, I don't know. I've got an ice cold. Yeah, he's gonna start chewing now. So I'm gonna go. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Stay cool. Enjoy your 68-degree weather inside. Bye, guys. I don't even know. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't even know how to end this live, guys. There we go. Bye.